Hello and welcome back. Today is Monday, February 25th, and this is episode 81 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where I finally managed to pull something out I haven't used in months.
It's because you're married.
No, wait, no, what? Dude, I'm talking about a PSP, god damn it. And besides, you're getting married soon too, so you should get your shit in long-term storage.
Dude, I got sex in my prenup.
Oh.
I'm smart, and I'm Tobin and Yuzo.
And I'm Yuzo Watanabe. This week we're talking about a hell of a lot of PSP games for all you lovers out there. We got Patapon, Castlevania, Dracula X Chronicles, Wipeout Pulse, and we're talking about a bunch of other stuff like Xbox Community Showcase, Devil May Cry 4, and Call of Duty 4.
Faux shizzle. This week, new releases include Army of Two, Dragon Quest Swords, Bully Scholarship Edition, yes, and Chicken Hunter, which I think is like MILF Hunter except for perverts. Like Yuzo.
Wait, what? No, that's just like pink flamingos, dude. That shit is sick.
Yes.
As always, we'll finish up with our site news, culture, and community sections. Let's get started with our featured game, Patapon.
Patapon. Patapon.
Ah, yes. Pon, pada, pon.
Pon.
Is that right? Is that the song, right?
Pon, patapon.
All right, Patapon. This is a game on the PSP and only on the PSP.
I know.
So you
To
played
my
it.
chagrin.
Well, I mean, did the interface get in the way?
No, it didn't.
This time.
It never did.
Did not. Okay,
it never did.
because it's very simple.
Because it's only buttons. It's not the nub of doom.
No, I'm really glad because the other game we'll talk about used the nub a lot, and that kind of got in the way. Yeah. But what is Patapon? Like, what's the deal?
So it is a rhythm game. I'm trying to think I wouldn't call it anything like the Oendon.
Oh yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's not like a
really
Oendon or any of that.
No,
It's kind of like a real-time strategy.
Yeah.
Because, there's like different armies that you got to control, but it's all through rhythm. So you have like a bunch of different songs which are mapped to the buttons.
That's right.
There's Pata, Pon. I forget what the triangle one is, and I didn't get to the circle, but I'm sure the circle's used too. But it's like Pata, Pata, Pon, Pata, or Pon, Pata, Pata, Pon.
Right. So you put in these patterns to the rhythm. Very important to the rhythm.
Yeah.
And it makes them march forward, makes them attack, do whatever.
You can defend. There's the triangle one lets you defend.
Nice. Very nice. So it's really really funny. Like it's very stylish. I like how it looks.
So, you know that the original developers were the same guys that did Loco Roco. So there's that kind of thing, but it's not cutesy at all. It's actually kind of dark.
A little dark, yeah.
You know, I mean, there's actually like lots of bows and arrows being shot, little big monsters that are kind of scary.
Yeah.
But it still has that kind of Japanese feel to it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because they're all like these little like they're like
eyeballs.
a big fucking eyeball with legs, but they're like it's like was that fucked up movie when we were kids with the rabbits killing each other where it's like Watership Down.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, look, they're buddies. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah, they're all biting. There's
blood everywhere.
I know. Yeah.
It's like that. It's like cute little eyeball with a fucking spear.
Yeah, and I like how there's this one thing where like, oh, look at the eyeball, and like when they're ready to attack, they're like.
It's all mean. It's like,
they're kind of angled like.
You can tell if they're ready to kill someone. They're like, choke a bitch. It's all pissed.
And it's awesome too because they not only have like spears, so they're chucking the spears, but they also have swords. There's some other stuff.
Some dude that's got like a big fucking thing that'll knock houses down.
Yeah, like badass, and it's cool because I think so. Part of the game is you get other weapons.
Yeah.
And you can kind of upgrade. So they all start out with like wooden shields. You can get steel shields. You can get wooden helmets. So that's this weird kind of role-playing game aspect to it.
So what's funny is the essence of the game is very simple because you imagine if they had mapped one key to each of these, you wouldn't be very interested, right? Like they're like, here's this whole game where it's like this button moves forward, this button attacks, and you're just like,
that would be
fuck, man. This game is because there's definitely that element to it where I was playing. I'm like, this is cute, this is cool. It's like little. Like a little repetitive, a little simple.
That's my main problem with it. So when I first started the game, my favorite thing about it is the art style. It looks great. It sounds great. Everything is done with a particular theme in mind. They did a great job with it. Yeah. But then they took the gameplay elements like, okay, here, we're going to give you the move song, right? You do that a little bit. You do that a little too much.
A little bit.
And then they give you the attack song. You do that for a long time without anything new. And then you get the defense one. And then once I did the defense song, like I did 4 maps or 3 maps without getting a new song. I'm like... I need something else. Like
exactly.
The pacing.
So we talk about that a lot in games where we say the games that we love the most are the ones where it's like just as you're getting your head around something, something new gets in. Yeah. So it's just like you're constantly evolving. You're just like, throw this in the mix. All right, I think I got that. Okay, throw this in the mix.
You never get tired of it, right?
It's like God of War, games like that.
Mario Galaxy. Every single time they'll throw a new gameplay element right when you've just about figured out the last one.
But not quite.
Not quite. This one, they're like, we're gonna hold your hand. We're gonna let you play about 4 or 5 levels, and I'm like, I don't know how much I love it, but I'm not going to play it anymore. You know what I mean?
So they give you a new game element, and they don't give you a new one until you're bored out of your shit.
Exactly.
It's like you can see the beta testing. They're like, all right, he's about to put the game down. give him a new game element. Yeah, he's fucking bored.
It's kind of like this carrot thing, but they just haven't figured out the timing at all. It's unfortunate because I think they have the game element down right. The rhythm aspect is kind of cool as long as you're doing more stuff. Yeah. When all you have is the move, it's kind of boring. When you only have move and attack, it's still kind of boring. Yeah. Once you get the defense, it's a little more interesting. Yeah. So I can see, I know you're going to get 4, 5, 8 songs down the line when you got to use them all.
Then it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be cool, but for me as a gamer, I want that an hour in.
Yeah. So I think what's cool about it is it's definitely a veg out game. So you let me borrow it. So I played it. For a little bit, and I was kind of busy with other stuff. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. But then I had a break. I had some time to myself. I kind of went and sat, and I was tired at work.
Yeah.
I took a little break at
about
work.
Half an hour work. Yeah.
But I took a little break at work, and I went and I sat back in a room, and I just kind of vegged out and played it. And it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Patapon.
So you kind of get into a groove. Yeah. And then I didn't mind the pacing so much. So it's very, very, very casual.
Do you think on a traveling thing it'd be a little better?
Maybe.
Because me, I was sitting down. I was like, I need something else. I need that other bit of.
It almost seems like one of those before you go to bed at night games where you're just kind of just kind of vegging out a little bit. Yeah. But I agree with you that I did like it, but I didn't like it a lot because it just I wanted it to come quicker. I wanted it to be a little bit more engaging.
And the thing is, I think everybody out there should try it because it is a new element. It's something new. So I mean, I'm going to give it a thumbs up with a rent because the thing is, I see this, I'm only seeing it giving me about maybe a day or two of entertainment, and then I'm going to stop. There's not much replay value. There's not much a lot of other stuff.
But definitely rent it because you might fall in love with it because we really like it, and maybe it's right at your pace.
Yeah. Hopefully. And I think it might be cool with I think it's a nice introduction to casual gamers to slightly more hardcore elements.
Yeah, it's like the missing link of games. It's right there in the middle.
Here's
a little
something
bit
real
harder.
simple. You just hit these 4 buttons over and over and over again, and in between you can you can put a new sword on, you can put a new bow on.
Yeah, so it teaches them about inventory. It teaches them about it's all these things
attack strength.
You know what it is? It's one of these things where it's like Square Enix going and giving away like crack in neighborhoods. They're just
here
you will come for Final Fantasy eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Give them a little taste. You're like, God, I wish I could equip a dizzying array of swords and
what game could I possibly play that could satisfy that need?
I know, this just isn't complex enough.
It's weird. It's just I want materia. I don't know why, but it's just I need to be able to get these stones.
If there was only this massive skill tree that I could explore slowly.
Yeah, I can you go this way and then
it's just
I think that's what it's going to be.
A little taste.
So that's what Patapon's going to be for you guys.
First taste is free, and
Thumbs
then
up
Square Enix makes you suck their dick for crack. I guess.
God, these this thing is we come up with these great box art, slogans that will never appear on a box art.
That would be great.
One of these days.
Yes. I'm just thinking Final Fantasy 13 is I'll suck your dick.
You'll suck somebody's dick to play this game.
You're so good, you'll suck our dick.
Okay, speaking of games that I would not want to suck anything for, Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles. Yeah. So this is a remake of Castlevania X Rondo of Blood or something like that. It's one of the... It's kind of I think, I could be wrong here, some of the Castlevania freaks out there, and they're going to come after us, right?
We've had experience with those guys.
Yeah, so they're going to say, no, you're totally wrong. But I believe it's the last Castlevania right before they came out with Symphony of Night.
Okay.
So, the Metroidvania, that's the start of it, where you're actually, exploring levels, doing all that cool stuff.
Gotcha, right.
Do you remember Castlevania 1 and 2 and 3 and all those, right? That's what this is.
Oh.
So you're going through levels from start to end. You have bosses at the end. You're getting, lights, dropping items.
It's seriously just old school Castlevania. Yeah.
But it's new. It's pretty.
Is it pretty?
It's got 3D, but it's just this gameplay.
But it's not it's not the Metroidvania. It's not going through this awesome, really well designed 2D map.
So I think I
step back.
I want to be a lover of the retro stuff and all this other thing, but I'm done with this.
Is it a remake or is it a new game?
Yeah, it's a remake of Rondo of Blood, which is the Dracula X,
gotcha.
original one right before. And what's cool is in Symphony of the Night, you play the last level of Rondo of Blood in the very first. So when you kill Dracula and you do all that stuff, that's the last level of this one.
Okay.
And you know what's really so I didn't like the game because the game style is really bad. It's just I think if you're retro and you really love Castlevania Simon's Quest, you might get into
this. I do love Simon's Quest, but I don't know if I'd want to play
boss battles and
I think I might not.
But they include Symphony of the Night on PSP. But you know what sucks?
What's that?
You have to find it. I start the game, right? I see Castlevania X, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Start game. And I'm like, I know there's Symphony of the Night on here.
Yeah.
Where is it? Right? I was like, oh, maybe I got to finish the game or something like that, right? And I played like 2 or 3 levels. I'm like, there's no way I'm finishing this game for Symphony of the Night, right?
I don't care if there's a hooker on this game.
I don't care.
I'm not doing it.
But then I'm like, no, they couldn't have made it that hard. That would have been really stupid. So I looked at game facts. You know what you got to do?
Hidden menu options?
No.
Yeah.
You got to go in the game on level 2. You got to like break something, fall down a special hole, go do something. You got to do like these 4 different steps, which nobody will ever do on accident.
Yeah.
And then you unlock it.
So it's not even like a critical game point. It's not even like a plot point. It's just like you go off behind the shed and you like slap a dog around.
A couple times, and then bam, you get Symphony of the Night
Suck
on
its
your,
blood
on your menu.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I'm looking, I'm like, you know, I like Symphony of the Night. I'm not going to do this.
So maybe it's like GameFAQs paid them. It's to drive traffic to GameFAQs.
I don't know.
It's like there's no fucking way anyone will ever figure this out.
But why? What is it like? It's because the thing is, they made an Easter egg.
Yeah.
But they made a whole freaking game. One of the reasons I'd actually want to play this game.
Yeah. They made it the hardest thing to find.
So like, I don't know, Konami, you got something.
Yeah. That's not good.
So thumbs down. It's not my
down.
game style. I would like to play Symphony of the Night on my PSP.
Yeah.
Remember, I didn't like the Xbox Live Arcade because it was a little, whatever.
Janky.
It was a little janky and whatever. But on the PSP, I think it'll be better.
I think you're right.
So
I didn't even play this one. So
yeah, you shouldn't.
No,
you don't want to.
No.
All right, next game. Dude, is this another PSP game?
Another PSP game.
So, like, all the people out there that are saying, like, you hate the PSP.
I know. You guys are biased. Blah, 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 blah.
This thing I did not turn on since May of 2007.
Was it, like, under a pile of dust?
Yes. I was just like, where is it?
Where is it? Oh, it's under my N64.
I think it was under my Dreamcast and my Saturn, too. Yeah, it's like in this pile of, like, forgotten consoles.
That's so sad.
But then I'm like, okay, in the past, 8 months, there has to be some good games. Castlevania wasn't one of them.
No.
Patapon was good.
Yeah, Patapon was good.
Neat. So, you know. But the last game I played was Crush.
Oh, wow. That was a long time
May.
ago. We talked about that way back in the day.
Back in May or June, yeah. It was ridiculous. So, yeah. This is the reason why. There hasn't been any good games.
So we're not biased. There aren't good games.
Except for...
Shut the fuck up.
Patapon.
Patapon's good. Patapon's really good.
So next game is Wipeout Pulse. So I'm curious, Liz, why don't you go first?
So...
You played Wipeout on the PS1, right? Or in PS1 and 2?
Yeah. So...
Did you like it?
It was all right.
Okay, because you're not a big racing game fan.
I'm a big racing game fan when it's like Burnout or Mario Kart, like these kind of like really, but I mean like really good physics. I don't like what I call ping pong racers, where it's like you're in this channel and the whole goal is to not touch the sides. It's not like learning the curves. It's not like picking up the items. It's just like the whole thing is just like bing bong, bing bong, bong.
I think that only happens if you suck.
That's true, but I mean like I'm just saying they're not wide levels. They're not like you can't find shortcuts over the grass. You can't be doing jumps over this.
But you have weapons just like Mario Kart.
You have some weapons.
And you have little things you can go over that make you go faster.
Yes, you do.
So
I don't think it's fun.
Okay.
Okay, but one thing I will say, it's very pretty. Looks
it is.
really, really good.
On a PSP, right?
Yeah, on a PSP, it looks fantastic.
I mean, the thing is, like, I think games that showcase the screen, that's going to do really well there. Because I was playing this game, and I'm like, there's no way in hell the DS will ever get this.
No.
Not even close.
Not even close.
It felt like I was playing a PS2 game in my hands. And it was beautiful. The art style is great. Again, this is another one that they figured out what looks good, and they just nail it.
Yeah.
The nub, I still hate.
I do as well. I do not like using the nub.
The nub, because like you go like this, you go, it's like a digital version. It's like digital, but it's supposed to be analog. But it feels digital to me.
Yeah, it feels like an 8-way. It's just, So what did you think of the gameplay?
So here's the thing. I liked Wipeout on the right when PSP came out. I bought it.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. I played it quite a bit. This is the same game.
Yeah.
So they did a good job that, more levels, more different styles of things, and it's more pretty.
It is very more pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Shoop too. That's terrible. Fuck you guys.
That's true. Especially now that you called it out.
Yeah, I know exactly. So damn you, Celia. She picks this too.
Yeah.
I mean it's good. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because if it's a Wipeout game at its core. It's on the PSP. I hate the nub. But it's one of those games that teaches you to use the nub correctly, because it's so fierce as far as like when you're going around those corners, you will hit an edge. If you hit an edge, you lose.
Yeah, No,
You know
it's
what I
very
mean?
true. It's very true.
And
It's
it
like
teaches you-
Operation. You're like playing the racing game. It's just, fuck.
There, you're done.
Game's over.
Yeah, your nose.
Yeah.
Your nose
No.
lights red.
I figured out how to use
Yeah.
the PSP nub too. I put the PSP down and I fucking walked away.
All right, well there you go. So, but I'm
So
going to
you're
give
giving
it
a thumbs up?
I'm going to give it a thumbs because it's a Wipeout, and
Yeah.
they did what they're doing well. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I rented it.
Cool.
I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you let me play it, but I did not like it. Thumbs down for me.
All right, we rarely get
That's true.
mixed.
That's true. That's true. It's very rare.
And I don't like racing games.
I know. The whole time I was playing it, I was just thinking about racing games that I liked. It's like, God, I'd love to be playing Mario Kart
or
right now.
Burnout.
I'd like to be Burnout.
Oh, you tried Paradise yet?
No, actually, I didn't. I
Yeah.
did not. I should
I
try
think you
Paradise.
give that a try.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that was it. So PSP haters and lovers rejoice.
Yeah.
What do we have next?
Yeah, that was 1.5 thumbs up. For it's like, so.
And I'm still on the lookout for good PSP games.
Yes. Yeah. Let us know if you got something.
Let me use this. I want to use
Yes.
this.
Yeah. Make Yuzo not feel guilty about his purchase.
I know it's not even a purchase. It was it was a birthday present.
Aw, that's like, yeah.
And it was my Luminous machine for 6 months.
Yeah, Luminous
That's
is
all
good.
I paid.
That's true. So Xbox Community Showcase.
Oh yeah. So this is
We talked about this last week a little bit.
a little bit. I think we didn't talk about the games too closely.
No.
But my understanding is it's a way for that Microsoft can display all the developers. They just make a little game. You put it up there, so it's going to be kind of like the YouTube of games. It's going to be really cool.
Exactly.
How are the games?
They need a little work.
Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it.
They're a showcase of the technology that is coming down the line.
It is some good ideas.
Yeah.
Poor implementation.
Right.
I would say that polish.
And then
is not a
sometimes there's a good implementation of a poor idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You're like, wow, that's beautiful, and this is fucking stupid. Like that Flowers game. Seriously,
Yeah.
like I was playing that Flowers game. I'm like, this is smooth and it's beautiful and it just flows and it's the dumbest goddamn game idea I've ever seen in my entire life.
You put flowers around a wheel. Let's go. So, like some of the highlights, right?
Okay.
The highlights, the flower game.
Yeah.
You're on a globe, so it's like you're playing Super Stardust HD.
Yeah.
Except there's weeds.
And you're planting flowers in circles, and you're trying to plant a flower circle
Around the
in the same
weed?
color around the weed.
And you have no control over the color of the flowers.
It's
It seems
just
to be this timing-based
fading
thing.
between colors.
Yeah, and then like that was one of the mini games. Another one was paint by flowers.
Yeah.
So it's like a bunch of different squares with different things, and you'd pick that square, and then all of a sudden it'd fill with flowers.
Yeah.
And eventually you draw an image.
Yeah. It's kind of like
Smart.
Botany Quest. I don't know. That was just it wasn't a good idea, and I
No.
can't imagine that someone thought it was.
But it was pretty.
It was very
Animation
pretty.
was done well.
So I think that this is one of these things where they can let developers, they'll probably open source this code, and they'll probably say,
Maybe.
here's how you develop for this. Here's how
Yeah.
you do these dynamic color things. Here's how you do whatever.
How do 3D? Sure.
And it'll be a jumping point for other developers. Just like there'll probably be things for like the iPhone development when it comes out, where they'll give you a bunch of shitty apps
Yeah. Here's
that
how you do
nobody
this.
wants. But it'll be like, here's the code. Here's how you do this.
I think they are doing it because right now you can download XNA, you can write in C# or whatever. You can make all of your games, and eventually I think you're going to be able to just put them up, and everybody either I don't know how it works. Everybody sees them, or just your friends, or
I am so unclear on that. They haven't really been very forthcoming.
no, not yet. But you know what I hope? I hope somebody out there makes a NooBTooB game.
That would be so sweet,
That would be
guys.
so awesome.
Make a NooBTooB game.
Can you imagine like box wine power-ups,
Oh!
and, like chainsaw on a stick?
Chainsaw on a stick!
Weapons.
Oh, God, it'd be awesome. It'll be like us versus Jade.
Zombies. Oh yeah. Or just
Us
over
versus
the face.
fanboys. It'd be like this army of fanboys.
Or like
then
the Rogue
NooBTooB army.
Galaxy fucking that'd be good. So like just keep any programs out there.
We still get Rogue Galaxy comments like, you guys
Just
don't understand
yesterday.
how genius this is. And like, that is true. We don't. We really don't.
We're sorry to say. So yeah, I mean I like this. There was the other game, the Dishwasher Samurai. I thought that was really well done.
Yeah.
But kind of a bad brawler.
Yeah, just not.
But it was pretty,
It was
dude.
very
I mean,
pretty.
it looked really good, and it everything was about it was polished.
Yeah.
Except for the gameplay.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
No.
It kind of felt like shareware.
Yeah. But you'd think with all of the Flash developers out there who are making some actually really compelling Flash games,
It'll come. It'll come.
Yeah, it'll
be
come.
there.
It'll
like,
come.
There are some good Flash developers out there making some
Absolutely.
badass stuff. So
And
I
that's
can't
what I'm hoping.
wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's coming on the line.
Because what I'm worried about is like if Microsoft got like 500 submissions and these are the 8 best ones.
Yeah.
Worried.
I hear you.
Worried.
I hear you.
But concept
I
potential
have
good.
endless faith in the
and like the massive
infinite number of people to write code out there. There's going to be good stuff.
The what is it? The game design of the commons.
That's right. That's right. If you gave an infinite number of monkeys X and A,
you're gonna get fucking like Zelda.
Yeah, that's right. You're getting Zelda.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thumbs down for now.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing good yet.
Nothing good yet. Okay.
Devil May 4 recap.
So you played it.
Devil May Cry 4.
We traded it back. We bought it, right?
Yeah, we bought it. We bought it for you guys. We're trading back and forth, and we're going to give it away. So I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I wanted to get, because we really, really, really got a lot of guff. We got a
lot of guff.
People did not like the quickness of our review.
They had good points. Don't get me wrong. But I think they had good points saying that I only spent playing the first 3 levels. The first levels are tutorial.
Yeah.
And, my only counter was like, look, we had 5 huge games to play. I only had time to that, and everybody wanted to hear about Devil May Cry.
It's true.
So that was my impressions.
Yeah.
We're coming back to it now. You've played it for a little while.
Yeah, a little while. So I really come back to the same points that I had about the demo. I swear, I know...
Did you play past the first few levels at least?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I cranked it to the medium, the highest difficulty that's allowed to us. Yeah, MILF Hunter.
Okay, MILF Hunter.
It was like all the monsters were big MILFs.
Okay. Yeah, that's the odd coupon power
I was giving them tennis bracelets.
Diamond necklace. Pearl necklace.
Pearl eye patches. Yeah. So,
okay.
I'm looking through the comments and people like, you don't understand. Once you beat this game 4 times, you can unlock
Devil May die or
Devil, Simon May weep gently. Difficult. I know what they're going for. I understand that you're trying to fine-tune your performance to the level, and you're trying to not get hit, and you're trying to pull off these combos, and you're supposed to be, if you chain your combos, it goes from deadly to carnage to
S, super to rape, whatever.
Bestiality.
Something.
Yes, to anal. And then... I get it. I really do. I get what they're going for, and it's not for me.
Absolutely.
And I tried it. I tried it for hours.
And that's the thing. I think if you take a game like God of War, the games that we say we like that are similar in concept, right? You take God of War, you take Ninja Gaiden. You know what they do? They say you cannot pass point X until you learn how to fight these guys.
Yes, that's true.
Devil May Cry does not do that. Devil May Cry says you can get to the end of the game, but you may not do as well because you didn't do it as fancifully or artfully or something like that. But for me, the way that my brain works, mine says, no, you have to stop. And if you can't figure this out, then you cannot, go forward. But if you're going to make it all based off art and you make this big palette of fighting moves, I don't care.
I don't either.
I don't care how good I look.
Yeah. So I think that you're right. I think that it comes down to this thing where, do you want to replay a level over and over and over again until you get it perfect, or do you want to not beat that level until you're good at it?
Yes.
And this is us.
Big time.
This
God
is
of
us.
War,
it's just like we like it where it's just like I'm like, fuck, I want to fight that boss until I figure out his secret, and I want to get through this level where I'm just like, oh shit, if I hang up here and snipe for a little while, I can narrow them down until whatever. The point is it's not like I just go down there and I'm like,
you finish and you're like,
those combos were a little better. I wish I looked a little better doing it.
A little cooler. Yeah, it's like you get Fs and you're like, okay.
Yeah, I beat the level. Fuck you. That's seriously, I'll play through the level and it's like, you got a D, it took you blah, blah, blah. It's like, I beat it. I beat the fucking level. That's what I want to do. That's all I care about.
And I think that's it. I think it was a valid point. If you like that kind of thing, if you enjoy being able to do this, then Devil May Cry is going to be your game. But the thing is, I'm not going to recommend it because I'm going to recommend games that I like.
That's exactly right. And I'm the same way. So,
I'm
sorry I tried it. I understand where they're going. It is not a NooBTooB type of game.
No, it's now a double thumbs down.
Double thumbs down. I'm sorry.
So we're going to get a lot. Now you're going to get shit.
I'm going to get shit.
Absolutely.
I must stress how good it looked, though. My God, that was a good-looking game.
Oh, yeah.
They tried really hard, and a lot of people are really going to love it.
Yeah, and there's other good features too, like the whole thing where you get the everybody else how far they've gotten.
Yes,
those notifications are awesome.
I want them to bring that into every game in the world.
Absolutely,
that was so fucking cool. When I booted up, it's just like so and so just beat it on MILF Hunter difficulty, and I was just like, oh, cool, that's very cool. Yeah,
it's like I want to see more of that, and I also want to see stuff like Tobin has an unlocked achievement blah.
Yes.
I want to get those. I want to allow myself to get notifications for that. If we get the same game, so good stuff, but not us, not our style.
Not us. And last up is Call of Duty 4.
Yes,
Fiesta.
So this is a bi-weekly thing we're doing. It's Call of Duty 4 is every other week. In between those is Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
So this weekend is Team Fortress 2. We'll have an announcement a little bit later.
Awesome.
But this
every weekend
insane,
we get NooBTooB gaming.
Every day on Saturday. It's awesome. So Lock's putting us there. He's doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
We got 16 people going 18 people going.
Nice.
And we were full.
Yeah.
So people were going like, hey, let me in.
And they were all NooBTooB fans, right?
All NooBTubers. Well, every once in a while we get somebody who's somebody's friend, like, oh, I want to join them playing. We're like, it was fucking awesome. Sunflower was like the main guy, and he's like, what does NTA stand for? Or like, how many episodes of NooBTooB? And people,
quizzing people?
Awesome. People were like, oh, what? And then kick. It was hilarious.
Jesus, he's like, are you now or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
Just click
fucking rat
and kick. So yeah, we had to do a little bit of that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But it was awesome. We had everybody there. Jam was there. Locke was there. Sunflower. Everybody. Gwenster made it for a little bit. But there's some funny shit that happened too. So I played starting at 2.
Yeah.
It started at 3.
2 p.m.
I played till 5 a.m.
Wait, you started at 2 p.m.?
2 p.m.
You played for 15 hours?
I had a 2-hour break in between for dinner.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's like more than you played World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's epic.
It was insane.
So it was fun as shit then.
Oh yeah, there was a ton
amazing.
of people. There was some like hilarious stuff. So like one of the times it was hilarious. Like we were playing with all these NooBTubers and it was awesome, right? Nobody was a dick. Everybody was being everything, right? And then we started getting a little lower, like towards the end, like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It went down to like 10 people or something like that. And like we were playing, like then someone came in and like they're like, "Hey man, hey, let's come play with us." And like, you just make it a dick.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking racial slurs, like all sorts of stuff like that, and just like. Man, so this is like all of a sudden, like I feel like I'm out of my bubble.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just
so
oh,
we have carved out this corner of the internet where it's like gamers behaving like mature, awesome adults.
Absolutely.
And then you just like get these assholes from the outside. It's like that's we got to keep them out. NooBTooB is about building this community where it's like. You know, dickish is not tolerated.
Absolutely not.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
NooBTooB says.
And so this is the one of the things. If you go play these Call of Duty 4 and Team Fortress, you're not going to play with dicks. And it was hilarious. Demi V, he did the rap.
The rap with the big glasses.
Yeah, the rap with the big glasses, right? After this guy was saying all these racial slurs and stuff like that, he's like, hey man, you know I'm black, right? and then he went off on the guy. The guy goes, wait, what the fuck? It was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
God, that's cool.
So yeah, so stuff like that. I mean, it's just and like rap, like him and Locke were doing rap battles against each other, like on the fly. Like after the end of the level.
Fuck, we gotta record that shit. Damn it.
15 hours. That would be a little lot to record, but. It was
like getting that rap battle stuff. That's awesome.
It was just little lines like Locke would, like he'd be on their team, like Locke would win and be like, blah, blah, you know, like I can't do it, but he's
dropping beats.
Yeah, and then Demi would be like, oh, I'll work on something.
That's so cool.
So I want to see that at PAX. I want to see a rap battle.
Yeah, I like it.
That's gonna be
awesome.
awesome.
Bring a little beatbox, bring a little like boombox.
Yeah, so hopefully this will come out before Saturday. Come to the Team Fortress 2 Fiesta.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure the time. Go to Steam group.
Yeah, check it out. So, wow. New releases.
Yeah, we'll go quickly through these.
Yes.
Because we're talking about next week.
Dragon Quest Swords.
I heard bad things about this.
So
it's on the Wii, right?
I've played a little bit of it already. I don't want to talk too much about it. We'll talk about it next week. But it's so what it is it's this whole.
It's not an RPG, is it?
It's RPG-ish.
Not like a standard Dragon Quest.
Not like standard RPG.
Gotcha.
But it's like the whole thing is that enemies show up on the screen and like you're swinging your sword.
Yeah.
So
with your Wiimote?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like for example, like these guys shoot an arrow at you and a blue dot will show up and you mark it with the Wiimote and then as the arrow comes you swing to hit it back at them and stuff. So it's like it's this whole thing where the whole screen is all the enemies and you're swinging at them and you're like dodging their attacks.
Does it work?
You can hold up a shield to block them.
Does it work?
It works. It's Square Enix.
I know, but I heard really bad things about this game.
Well, we'll talk about next week.
Okay.
But it's really, really innovative. And
I'm going to try it now.
Yeah.
Jeez,
absolutely.
I'm going to Blockbuster on the way home. So, yeah, that's awesome. Next week, we also have Army of Two.
Army of Two.
So, when we saw this originally, we were so excited because it was going to be the co-op game of the year.
Yes.
Because it's built around building by two people, right? So you're helping each other up. When you die, you revive them. The whole thing about faking it and shit, like, oh, I'm done. Gotcha. All this stuff where, like, I guess you had bullet holes and you had to use tampons to, like, heal your... I think take that out, but that was in the demo for a little while.
This is like they're not going to have Solid Snake getting his health back with porn when the real game comes out.
This thing is unwrapping it, pulling out with the string, like here you go. And that's disgusting, right? Yeah. All this stuff, and then it went silent for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I started like hearing some of the game podcasts are like, yeah, I tried it, it still needs some work.
Really?
So I'm worried now. But then again, we've listened to other game podcasts before.
Yeah, and we've always been disappointed.
Yeah, so
NooBTooB is the only true source for news.
Because we play games that are done.
Yes, that's right. So we'll try it.
But it's EA. It's a huge game.
And the co-op is what most excites us.
Yes.
Next up is Bully Scholarship Edition.
I'm excited for this. I didn't finish it on the PS2.
I did not either. So Bully with achievements, and there's new content.
I got something for you.
And it looks better. Oh,
Yeah.
what you got?
Well, no, before you go, so let's talk about that. So the new content looks better. There's a lot of like lighting. I have a feeling, and I'm not sure. I'm not going to confirm this, but I think they're using like the Rage engine that's going to be used for GTA 4. At least parts of it, maybe an early version of it.
Yeah.
It's looking fucking hot.
It looks good.
I mean, you look at everything, you know, the lighting, and it looks amazing.
And the game looked good on PS2.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
do that what you will.
And the gameplay was good. It's just
it
that
was.
what bothered me was the fact that remember how we were kept on talking about? It's like, man, if this game only had achievements.
Yeah.
And it does.
And now it does.
Woo!
How cool
So-
is that? So I mean, like that's exactly what we've said about several games. Where we're like, God, I would really play more of this for the achievements.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play this shit when it comes
Yeah.
out. Totally.
And you know, this is going to be an excellent IGC. So when Iron Gamer Challenge,
yes,
this is going to start off because Devil May Cry 4 is going on right now. And it's boiled down to 2 guys.
Oh really?
Mikami and somebody else from New Zealand. I think I
just
forget. And they're just like, I got 650, I got 670. That's all it is. I'm looking. I'm like, wow, this is exciting.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
I think that's going to end pretty soon. So we're going to have this. I think next. So the achievement.
Yeah. What's up?
So remember how the big thing about Rockstar, like you could kiss guys?
Yes.
There's an achievement for kissing 20 boys. And it's called Over the Rainbow. Awesome! It's hilarious. Can you imagine, like, all these fucking hardcore gamers are like, nah, man, I'm not going to get 1,000
Fuck
points.
that shit. Ugh.
I'm not kissing no boys.
Yeah.
And they're going to get 980 points. Or if they
Don't
did,
you have that achievement in real life?
no. Hell no.
That's funny though. I like that. Like
Isn't
making
that-
people a little bit uncomfortable, kind of pushing the boundaries a
And
little
that's
bit.
what Rockstar does.
Yeah.
And they do it well.
And it's not like a 0-point achievement. It's like straight
It's
up
20 points. Well, there's also one for 20 girls, too. So
Sure, well, whatever.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
You're still kissing 20 boys.
I
Man.
know.
That's funny as shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm you know, the thing is, anybody who has 1,000 points in Bully, they're going
Yeah.
to be made fun of so much.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
It's like, how'd you like kissing those boys, dude?
Yeah, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy giving boy tongue? So next
Yes. What?
up, Chicken Hunter on the DS.
I can't find anything about this online.
I know. We had to include it just for the name.
You hunt chickens?
So I think what happens is that once you find the chicken,
Yeah.
you just choke the shit out of it. You just really just got to choke
Over and
that
over.
chicken just until its head turns purple.
And then, you know, everything pours out.
Yeah, and then
exactly.
its guts come out.
Yeah, that's choke. If it was Choke the Chicken DS, maybe.
That would creep me out, though.
I
It's
know,
like,
that
I'm like,
would.
haha, that's kind of
No. Maybe if it was Japanese import.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too surprising. So,
Oh, God.
Chicken
Yeah.
Hunter, we don't know anything about it. It's just got a funny name. If
And-
you play it,
Let us know.
let us know.
I'm going to look for it. If I find it for somewhere,
Yeah,
I
if we
might,
find
it's got to
a
be cheap.
budget bargain bin.
Yeah,
we'll play
'cause
some
it's
Chicken
pretty
Hunter.
funny. Because I want that Homies Rollers, dude.
I know.
Like
That-
it
that
keeps
never
on
came
getting
out.
now. It keeps
It
on
never
getting
came
pushed.
out.
I'm like,
I
I
know.
want Homies Rollers.
I want MILF Hunter.
Yes. Oh, the last thing. I'm pretty excited about this. Dude.
Yes.
So we have some insider info
From the insider.
from the insider.
We got a dude on the inside.
On the inside,
Or girl.
a girl or child.
Yeah.
So Fable 2.
Yes.
So I hear that they actually do some things with the economy now.
Yes.
Before, like they mentioned, you can buy houses.
Right.
You can
So you can
travel
do that
things
in
around.
Fable 1. So you can go
Yeah.
and you can buy houses. However, it seems like they've really, really beefed up the economy. We
And
talked last week about how you can't earn money unless you do things like jobs.
Exactly.
You don't just find 10 gold coins on a wolf.
No.
Like every fucking game in the world.
Yeah. And they're doing that, and like they've already announced all this stuff. They've
Yes.
announced the stuff where you have the Xbox Live Arcade games where you can play and then earn money and all this. They haven't announced any of this stuff.
We got a NooBTooB exclusive.
So the way it works is I think you can actually affect the prices by your actions.
The
of
town's
things.
economy. You actually can affect the town's economy.
Like,
We have been
that's-
told by the insider.
Yes. Now, of course, this feature may or may, it's on the drawing board. It's
Yeah.
getting done. All this stuff. It could be cut, but
So-
it sounds cool.
Yeah, so theoretically, you could go in and kill all the guards and cause a lot of crime and make people not want to be there anymore.
And the property values go down.
Property values go down.
And then if you're an evil fuck like Tobin, he's going to go around and do all that, buy it all up on the cheap.
Yes.
And
then
then
wait for the town to come back up.
And then sell
And then I'm
it
a
off.
fucking millionaire.
Oh, Tobin,
I'm a landlord.
dude, you're going to be like Tobinville, and it's going to be like a slum
Oh,
town.
it's gonna be awesome. Like Donald Trump of Fable 2.
You're going to be asking for the firstborn of everybody so you can eat them.
It's going to be awesome. I'm going to build an entire empire. They're like, have you beaten the game yet? I'm like, I don't know.
What?
I've got a fucking fiefdom, though. I've got like 75 wives.
Yeah, exactly. 20 children, mostly
And
sacrificed
they've
to
all
your
got
god.
horns and shit.
A bunch of dead dogs. 'Cause
I'm going to sit on a throne of dead dogs. Have my little devil children fuck people up.
yeah, that would be awesome. So that is the game. Oh god, I'm dying again.
Yeah, Fable 2, very exciting. A lot of cool things coming out with that. We are very pumped. So
So keep an eye out. We have a bunch of community news.
Yes.
What is the
So
first?
we talked about this last week. The Metal Gear Solid toy that you got from Japan.
Yes. So this is a 20th Metal. Has it been? Yeah, I guess it has. 20 years.
20
from the original Metal Gear on
That's
the NES.
Fucking crazy.
Do you remember the one on the NES where you actually smoked cigs and you got health?
Yes.
That was awesome.
I do like that you always can use the smoke cigarettes to like find lasers.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey kids, carry a pack of smokes with you wherever you go because
right.
there might be fucking lasers.
Very important.
Yes.
So this is the 20th anniversary. They're Kubrick. So if you take a look, hopefully this can get a really good thing.
Yeah.
But the way that works, they're just toy designs. They come out with a series, and there's like 5 different versions. So if you look on here, there's Solid Snake, Ninja, Naked Snake. I don't remember Naked Snake. He's not naked in here though.
What?
It says Naked Snake. I don't know. But you get a chance. It says 25% chance, 12.5.
Yeah.
So you try to
I
collect
don't
them all.
See your naked snake.
No, that's later. No, wait. So anyhow, I haven't opened it yet. So this is unknown. I don't know which one I'm going to get.
Let's do it. So,
all right, here we go.
Snake. Which snake you got?
All right. Okay. Well, which snake do you think I'm going to get?
Naked
Snake? Oh, I got Old Snake.
Old Snake.
Oh, yeah. That's 25% chance, so very common.
Oh, that's funny. So it's like
a Lego guy,
It's
isn't
like
it?
the guy, the gray-haired old snake from the new ones.
Grizzled.
All grizzled with an eye patch.
What does he come
He's
with?
got a gun.
Oh, nice.
A green and black gun. Nice.
It's pretty cool, though.
Very nice.
It's high quality. There's basically like little Lego guys, and they're kind of artistic.
Yeah.
But $10, and you can probably find them at any toy store.
Cool.
I think.
So that was like your Japan booty.
No, this was actually in LA.
Oh, well, wow.
Yeah.
So it's imported.
Yeah, I went to some comic book shop, and they had a bunch of Japanese toys.
Very nice.
I mean, it's a cool idea because basically, I need to buy probably 10 of these
to get all
5, and they're $10 each.
Yeah, it's clever.
Ugh, very clever
marketing.
So that's cool. Next up,
Metric Ass Ton of Crap. We have finally gotten our Metric Ass Ton of Crap game.
Our very first one
from AJ Kantz.
That's right. And what game is it, sir?
It is Haunted Mansion.
Woo!
That was awesome. That review of that was so funny. It was just like walk down a hallway and walk down another hallway and walk down another hallway.
Free movie pass inside.
Ooh.
I haven't seen it. Is that with Eddie Murphy? Did he go see the movie? No, we didn't see the movie.
Oh my God! There's a ticket in there for a free. Oh.
So that means I need to actually find a theater that's still playing.
Metric Ass Ton of Crap. Not only are we going to ship you this game, you're going to get to go watch Haunted Mansion
at a theater of your choice.
At a theater of your choice, because I'm sure it's really in a lot of theaters still. Very popular film.
Very popular film.
So thank you, AJ.
You. So this is the start of our Metric Ass Ton pile.
This is the pile.
So when it grows about yay high,
we're going to give it away.
Give it away in a contest.
It's going to be awesome.
Thank you much.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about this. Okay.
So we've decided to start doing these kind of pushes, like, to show the power of the NooBTooB community. It's going to be really fun because we're going to chart the power of the community.
Yeah, so the very first push that we're doing is the Dig. Podcast push. So Dig has a podcast section, and under Games and Hobbies, we're there.
Yes.
We're there. We are number 98.
98 in gaming podcasts.
Oh, do you guys agree?
Unacceptable. Bullshit.
Do you know what's number 1?
What?
1 Up.
Really?
Really? It's number 1.
So let's fix that. So
okay, so we have 31 digs.
We have 31 digs right now.
And number 98, and we're on the 7th page.
Yes.
So every week we're going to track it. Like,
we're going to give our
who's
updates.
next? Who's up? And like,
so as a NooBTooB Army member, your goal right now, go to dig.com. We have the link on the front page where you just click to that and you'll go.
We'll put it up, yes.
We'll put it up. So you just register with Dig and you dig the NooBTooB podcast link.
There's a little button that says dig.
Yeah.
But before you do, also make sure you dig some other stuff too, because I think if we get like 1,000 people going at once, they're probably going to say, oh, well, they're bots or something like that.
Yeah, there's mechanics on Dig. They're smart. They know that if you just dig one thing, you're probably sent there by us. So just go dig a bunch of useless crap about like top 10 reasons Linux is better than water. And then
it's like why Apple will rule the universe.
Yeah, well, Apple will rule the universe, and then go click on the NooBTooB thing. And next week we'll report on where we're doing in the rankings.
And I'm hoping my goal is by the end of the next time we announce, we're in the top 50.
Wow.
All we need is like 140.
All right, you are ambitious, sir.
That's it. 100 digs. That's all we need.
I'm just saying.
100 people.
I agree. 100 people. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Go NooBTooB Army. You guys are awesome.
Yes. Thanks for Locke. He's putting up the forum post right now.
Yeah. So the King of Kong DVD contest. We finally have it.
We have it. I have it. It's unwrapped.
Yes.
It is region 1, but we are going to open up to the whole world because we're assuming you either have computers with unregion free or region free player. You'll figure it out. So go do this. Right now we have the forum thread. By the time you read this, go make a 8-bit art thing with either us, NooBTooB, or Donkey Kong, or the movie itself with Billy Mitchell or Steve Wiebe.
Yes. So make any sort of art with 8-bit theme, and we're going to give this away. King of Kong.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 weeks, and then we'll have a vote afterwards.
And just a quick note, King of Kong, like we said before, is one of the best, if not the best, gaming documentary we've ever seen.
It's the absolute best.
It's awesome.
It's got like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it, so it's a great movie. Check it out.
Very good.
Next one, Devil May Cry 4.
Yes, so there's a Iron Gamer Challenge.
No, it's not the Iron Game. It's a contest to give it away.
Oh, right.
So we're doing cosplay.
Yes.
But you have to have NooBTooB in the picture somewhere so that you don't take something from like the internet.
Yes. So you have to have yourself doing cosplay with NooBTooB, and then the best one by voting. We'll put up a poll for voting. Is going to win Devil May Cry 4.
Yes, on 360. Unfortunately, we have to limit this to North America.
Yeah.
Because if somebody in UK gets it, they won't be able to play.
Right.
Sucks. But what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Woo!
So, yeah, Devil May Cry, we are giving shit away because of you guys. So thank you very much for all your donations. Please keep sending them in, and we will keep buying more games.
Absolutely. We got Team Fortress 2 4 social. We already announced that.
Yes. So,
so
on Saturday, if you just come to the forums, there's a link right there on the front page that says all the details about the Team Fortress 2 social this Saturday. Come play with us.
Yes. It's going to be awesome.
And shoop.
Thank you, Silly. She's doing this every week. It's awesome. And the winner this week, hilarious.
The child catcher with me as the driver of a child van.
A child van with two kids going, ah!
It's so funny.
And I'm in this. It's hilarious. Every time I watch it, I laugh for like a minute.
I know.
Still.
Oh, God. It's
so Tragic M is the winner. You did an amazing job.
Good job.
And this week's it's starting to look good, too.
It's already starting to... I've seen a couple on there that are really, really funny. So
yeah.
We've got some really good shoops this week. Hop onto the forums. Go to the shoop under contests and tournaments
and contests.
And just go to the shoop thread, and we will vote for the top 15 every week.
Absolutely. We listener homework. What game, despite its many flaws, do you still love? So this is Professor Sunflower. He does this every week.
Yeah.
Go to the forums and answer. What's yours?
So
I know. Yeah,
I take a lot of shit for this.
Yeah, you do.
King Kong is a good game, and I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks. I love King Kong, and I will defend it.
But it has so many flaws.
It has no flaws.
It's full of flaws.
It's got a couple flaws.
The achievements are way too easy to get.
Okay, I'll give you that. But the gameplay I found very, very fun. I really enjoyed it.
It's all right. Okay, yeah.
Thumbs up. So yes, how about you? What do you got?
I can't think of one. I mean, most of the games I like I can't think of a game I like that everybody hates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just maybe Karaoke Revolution. I think people don't hate it; they just never play it, right?
Yeah,
I love that game. That game is
that's
awesome.
A good game.
And it doesn't have any flaws I can think of.
Yeah.
Well, way too many girl songs just because of the market. I need more rock, but then Rock Band. So
yeah, it's true. We'll have to think of something that you like that's crappy. Something. We'll think of something. We'll talk about it on the forums.
All right.
So come to the forums and give us your thoughts on your favorite game that you love despite its flaws.
Yes, each week we feature audio and video voicemails on the show. If you have a burning question, request, or a funny story, please give us a ring.
Yes, you can contact us toll-free at 888-233-8480 and send your audio or video voice files to feedback@NooBTooB.com. Also send us video responses on YouTube.
Yes, and video questions are preferred, but please keep your questions to under 60 seconds or you might not make the show.
And don't forget the yow.
Mm-hmm. We got a bunch of good stuff this week, man.
Oh, so there's a challenge.
What?
A challenge from Gonzo. I would just like to play this a little bit.
Wait, what?
Yo, what up, NooBTooB? This is Gonzo from the forums. I'm Master Sushi on Vent and other stuff. Just wanted to say I was looking at Kotaku, and they have a new thing for the Wii, whatever the hell it's called, WiiWare. And it looks... This new game coming out called Pengo looks a hell of a lot like Kickle Cubicle, so I don't know, maybe Kickle Cubicle isn't the best, and we've got Pengo to kick Kickle Cubicle in the ass. So what do you guys think about that? Yow!
Wait, what? What did you say? Dude, no. I played Pengo.
Yeah.
I know Pengo. Pengo's no Kickle. Absolutely not.
I just can't believe the people that keep calling in thinking that things can step to Kickle. I don't understand. I don't understand.
You know what Pengo is? Pengo is a game. You are a penguin, you have ice blocks, you push them, and you smash snow bees, and then you go to the next level. There's no puzzles.
Oh.
It's like one map next to another. This is old arcade game.
When you started out, I'm like, that sounds like Kickle.
It does sound like Kickle.
Yeah.
But it's not Kickle. There's no fucking like Fruitland.
Yeah.
There's no Toyland with guns.
Weird
and Santa hats.
Fucking clown bosses like shooting ice cubes at you. And
like 5 billion princesses you can like Kickle at the end.
Kickity kick. What?
Nah, nothing's gonna step to Kickle. I don't think so.
So, but you've played Pingo?
Yeah. I played in the arcades. It was all right.
All right.
It was like Mr. Do, you know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of level of...
Yeah. Kickle, fucking cubicle, bitches. All right, next up is Apples and Caramel.
Hey guys, it's Apples and Caramels from the forums, and I got a question for you today. I've been playing tons of games, and I've seen some crazy plot twists and just, intense plots. But I think the most shocking video game moment I've had was when I found out that Samus from Metroid is actually a girl. I just never would have thought that she'd been a girl. I just always thought it'd be a guy for some reason. So I was wondering, what's the most shocking video game moment you guys had? Yo!
Wait, what? She's a girl?
Samus is a what? Spoiler, motherfucker.
Fuck! I was gonna play that game too.
I had no idea.
Jesus Christ, dude! You fucked it up for everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Shocking moments.
Shocking moments. Well, okay, I know one, but I can't say it. It'll be a spoiler.
Do it.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not gonna say what it is, but there's a really good shocking moment in BioShock.
Oh, okay. It's too recent.
Which you'll never finish.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
That was a good one.
There haven't been that many games where I'm just like, ooh, like you're just totally surprised by something.
It's been a while since I've been a Samus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like that level of no, they didn't.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
Somebody was a bad guy, you didn't know they were a bad guy. They surprised you.
Yeah. No, I mean, the last one was really BioShock for me, where I was just like, there's that basic usual suspects moment where you're like, no, like you've been playing the game the entire time. You're like, no, you know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah, that's
so
cool.
like. Really?
Yeah.
That's why everybody's telling you to finish it. Really, just so you know, it's because the ending is Samus level.
Yeah.
But like anything else?
Nothing really comes to mind for me. I just I've had lots of games where I'll get to the end and I'm like, God damn it, like I'll be pissed, or they'll be like to be continued. Like these games where it's just like dun, 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 whatever.
Most of the time, endings are kind of like, oh, that feels good. Like the ending of Uncharted, how was that? I mean, did you kind of like, it was just like, but it wasn't like a spoiler.
It was like the end of an Indiana Jones movie. Just top men.
Yes.
but yeah, I can't think of anything. But, but that's a good one. That's BioShock's a good one.
Yeah.
Next up is Aluis.
Hi, I'm Arius. I just joined the forums, and basically, I won't play games like Call of Duty 4, Battlefield 2, or anything that's set in modern times for one simple reason. It's because I get enough of what's going on in those games in the news right now. I don't need to sit down and play a game which I want to forget about what's going on in the world, just have fun, but only to be reminded about it while I'm playing a game. I'm sure they're good games. I'm not denying that. Just I won't play them because of that reason. So basically, my question is, what's your opinions on politics being in games and whether they should be there or how they should be done if they should be there? Anyway, that's it. Yeah.
Kind of looks like Ron Weasley.
Yeah, a little bit.
So AJS, or Ron, as we're going to call you from now on. Politics and games.
Excelsior!
Expelliarmus.
But he does get that hangout with... Is she legal yet? Can I talk shit?
No, she's not legal yet, dude.
All right, never mind.
Off limits.
I don't know. She's not hot at all.
No.
So...
you know who is hot though?
Who's that?
The mermaid girl, which was faced in the last movie. She's the girl, competitor. God, what's her name? Fleur.
Oh yeah.
Fleur Delacour.
She's legal.
Oh, she's way legal. Dude, there's like naked picture of her on the net.
Bring.
You've heard it here first.
Yeah, that's right. Breaking news.
Yes,
naked
that's
girls
right.
on the internet.
So about politics.
Yeah,
that's too boring.
But that's a really interesting point where it's like if games are supposed to be escapist, and we've got a lot of really bad shit going on in the world, wars and Iraq and all this other stuff. It's like, why do you want to sit down and play another game about Iraq? You're just like, God damn it, I want some fucking fairies and
like big robots or
robots.
something.
I mean, I can totally see that point.
But the thing is, like, I don't mind when they do it, because if you take Call of Duty 4, which is pretty much you take some unknown Middle Eastern company, which they like some Istan, right?
Yeah.
something is standing.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's say we're fighting in Brownistan. How about that?
NooBTooB. But see, you're fighting in some country, but it's just like what it does is it grounds it in reality. It takes a game which isn't really fanciful, and it's just like, oh wow, they take real weapons from the game. It's just what I see it as like it's a paintbrush.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm going to paint the realism paintbrush and make it like that, and it's just like I don't mind. It's only when they actually try to do something a little too ambitious.
Yeah.
So there was a Black Site Area 51.
Area 51, yeah.
And they had this weird side story where I don't remember all the details, but it was just like pulled from the headlines, random shit. I'm like, it just didn't fit.
Yeah, you're topical for like an hour.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it's just like, I don't remember that.
So I think if you do it good, if you do it well, I mean, like Call of Duty does it well, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
But do you know any that you didn't like?
No, but I mean, I can see his point in that there's been some games lately that'll come out. They'll be kind of like modern shooters, then I'll go and play Ratchet instead. So it's not like I'm making a conscious choice, but I think that sometimes I do prefer escapism. I prefer games that are more fanciful.
But wouldn't you say like Uncharted is pretty realistic, or is it really an escape for you?
It's an escape. I mean, like I'm never gonna, like
you're not gonna be a treasure hunter.
I could get shipped to Iraq. The way things are going, it wouldn't surprise me all that much to be shipped to Iraq. But it's like if I could be
for that.
Yeah, it's
not
true.
NooBToobers though.
Yeah, you guys. Sorry.
Welcome
to the draft. So. But I mean, there's no fucking way I'm going to go to an island and search for lost idols and the Cross of Coronado and shit.
That's true. So it's still escapism.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I agree with you. I think that sometimes it's very nice. But I think that that's an interesting point. That sometimes you just want to get the fuck away from real life.
I have a game for you.
What's that?
So you take Beyond Good and Evil, which is taking like all this. It puts it in a fantasy realm, but it takes real life. Things about
like
censorship, looting.
Yeah.
It takes all these real world things and says, okay, well, we're going to put in a fanciful thing, but here are real world problems.
That's true. That's interesting.
You like that, right?
I love that. That's true.
But maybe it was because it had the fantasy.
Yeah. If you hide it behind a veil of fantasy, I'll be like, this is great, and they're like, it's like seriously like ripped just out of 1984 style, like the government controls the media sort of stuff. Yeah, that's a good point though.
So it could be right.
Yeah.
What I don't like, and I'm not too excited about. I like the idea of it, but I'm not going to play. Is the Serious Game Initiative? So they're taking like rescue people from Darfur. They're making games about serious subjects, which I like it as an idea, but I don't think I want to play.
Yeah.
There's like one where you're like a little kid trying to get to clean water. I'm like,
that's just depressing.
I know. It's like games are supposed to be fun, but that's what they're doing with the serious games.
Deliver an AIDS vaccine to an African country whose government is telling people that the U.S. gave them AIDS. Good luck!
Have fun! You get 10 points for every vial you deliver.
That would make me so depressed. Anything that's that realistic, I'm like, God, the real world sucks.
Yeah, and I kind of want to escape.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to go into WoW and farm
fucking
gold.
slaughtering people, not like a kid looking for water. That's so depressing.
So see, maybe that's his point.
Yeah, that's too close. That's too close. Woo. All right, next up is, I don't know this guy's name, but he has a question for us.
Yes, please say your name next time.
Hello, NooBTooB. My question firstly, let me just say that NooBTooB is fucking awesome. Best thing on the net. Funny and informative. My question to you, Yuzo and Tobin, is in the coming 2008, if you could only have one game that's due to be released this year, only one game, which game would you pick and why? I've got no idea which I'd pick. Maybe I'll persevere in response to my answer, but that's all for now. Yow!
Whoa, that's a hard question.
That is a hard question, and thank you for saying that NooBTooB is the best thing on the net. I would say that we are second only to naked girls on the net.
Yeah, because naked girls will always win.
But after that, thank you.
We could try to show our boobs, but I don't think you'd like it.
You do not want to see that. So, what do you think? What's like of all 2008 games that are definitely coming out in 2008? What do you want? What's your most?
Well, it's hard to choose, right? There's like Metal Gear Solid. There's Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what it's gonna have to be?
What's that?
Spore. Because there was this big dead period where there's no news, and then I saw all the most recent videos.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be an amazing game.
Yeah.
So if I had to say I'm not going to play any other game besides this one.
So you're not mad that you have to wear a shirt because of the game? It didn't spoil you on the game that you have to wear.
It could still happen.
Tobin was right.
I'm going to wait till July before I have to wear that shirt because it could happen. Maybe they'll release Spore mini demo, which is just like the game, and then I'll win. But I think it'll be Spore for me.
Yeah, and I think for me, if it's as good as I think it's going to be, I'm thinking Fable 2 is going to be my most anticipated.
Not even Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy 13, huh?
I don't think Final Fantasy 13 is going to make it this year. I think Final Fantasy 13 is going to be 2009.
So Fable, Fable 2.
Fable
you
2,
loved Fable 1.
I really did.
And I liked it. I couldn't finish it because we were really busy at the time.
But you're right. I mean, it's like Metal Gear is really, it's right up there with it, too.
I didn't play 3. I feel really bad. I did,
and I didn't like it, actually. So that's kind of what soiled me as little. Because, I mean, Metal Gear 2 was one of my favorite games in the history of ever. Like, I played it through all the way. I could not stop playing it. Metal Gear Solid 3.
What'd they do?
It was tedious. There was something about it where you're just like sneaking through the jungle, and it was just kind of like creep a foot, and then they'd shoot you, and you'd start it over, and it wasn't this like sneaking around crates and just snapping people's necks and
it was too much trial and error and stuff like that.
2, I felt like a badass playing that game. I was just
I don't know what they're gonna do with this one, because this one you're like fighting while 2 armies are fighting, so you're like taking sides, you're doing all sorts of stuff.
The footage I've seen just makes me pee my pants. Like, that looks so cool.
Yeah. So Metal Gear. So Fable 2.
Fable 2.
All right.
Fable 2 is mine. And then last one up is Tommy Thunderlips, which is a very weird nickname. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's 2 in the morning. This is Tommy Thunderlips from the forum. Just calling to let you know that I hate you guys. I spent money and bought a DS Black and Professor Layton's, and I'm up until 2 in the morning. So I'm kind of keeping my voice down, not trying to wake up my roommate. But just said thanks for pointing me in the direction of the game, but now I'm going to be puzzle crazy for the rest of my life. So thanks. Yow!
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. What do we say?
That is what NooBTooB does.
I'm so happy. Like, you look at all the comments on that episode, they're like, oh, I played Layton, I love it. I'm a kid, and I love it.
Which is what we were worried about. We said that on the show. We're like,
yes,
we know we love this.
Yeah.
But we don't know if you guys are going to love this. Impatient 14-year-olds, 20-year-olds
like
in college.
More homework. Like
homework. Covered with hormones, scared about girls. That's like me now.
Not drinking alcohol. Yes.
Except for that.
Yes.
But you love it. You all love it. You've all left comments that you love it.
It's
People
such a
have been
good game.
going out and buying a DS just for this game.
I don't think anybody has come and said, fuck you guys, this game sucks. Not yet.
No one has said they didn't like it.
People have said that about other games that we were like, whoa, this thing, it's not my style of game. But everybody loves this game.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. If you guys do like this game, check out Perplex City.
Yes.
It's a card game. It's a collectible card game, except every card is a puzzle.
Yeah.
So it's that same sort of style kind of thing.
That's true.
But yeah.
So it's like NooBTooB, we drop bombs of knowledge all up in your junks.
That's right.
Something. But yeah, but I'm really glad that we can provide this service. And I'm glad that you guys listen to us, because we've had a lot of people saying thank you for telling me this game was shitty, save me $60.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Do we have time for one more, or is that kind of it?
That is it.
Okay, all right, that's our for show this week. Please check out our website at NooBTooB.com, and participate in our forums by clicking on the forum link at the top of the page.
Yes, and if you're watching the show on YouTube, which most of you are, there's a subscription button right here.
It's actually down there.
Down there now, because it's all moved around.
Yeah.
And also, rate this video with 5 stars right here. My junk loves you. Pound it! You pound my junk. That's all for this episode. I am Tobin Kozai.
And I'm Yuzo Watanabe. At NooBTooB audio engineering is done by Range Wallflower Strunk. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
We're out!
Yeah.
Please stop moving headset. Stay where it is.
Okay. And you're not breathing on it, right?
Staple it to my head like Indiana Jones.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.